Hello and welcome to Nativa Intuition. I am your hostess Nativa here, and this is going to be a zodiac sign reading. Alright, so please only take what applies. The sign that we're going to do today, I'm going to find out now with the cards. Okay. So last night I tried going live and it got like really hot. So I felt very overwhelmed and uncomfortable, and I couldn't even focus, so I had to just leave the live. Okay, so if you were there, I apologize. Um, but yeah, I had to just you know, get some rest. Like maybe, I don't know, I was too ahead of myself here. But yeah, let's see what zodiac sign we're going to do today. Okay, and if I'm talking low, it's because it's in the morning and my brother is sleeping in the next room. So, all right, Holy Spirit, what zodiac sign will we be doing today? Okay, Mercury just came out with fire. You could be dealing with a fire sign. Um, it is Mercury retrograde. I think it's ending though. Okay, Venus, Aries. Okay, I think we can do Aries. Let's do Aries. Alright. Alright, so Aries, this is your reading here. Okay. Let's read about Aries. Okay, so Aries is a fire sign, cardinal sign. Alright, the key phrase is I am, and it's March 21st through April 19th. The dynamic energy of fire blends with the cardinal can-do quality and advocates taking action. Take charge, take risks, take control. The key phrase I am means that the motivation is centered on the self. In this situation, ask, how does this benefit or affect me? Whatever you do, do it with as much energy as you can muster. The energy of Aries can be really self-involved. While paying attention to your own best interests can be a good thing, it is easy to get caught up in that track and lost sight of the larger situation. Avoid selfishness. Okay, so Aries, yeah, so you have a very can-do attitude. Okay, just avoid, forgetting, like you can take care of yourself and have control of self, but there are times where people might think that you're selfish. Okay, so just be wary of that. All right. So we're gonna start with the Mystic Martian deck. Let me just organize this here. Okay. Alright, so for Aries, Holy Spirit, what does Aries need to know at this time? You could be cross-watching for Aries. You could have Aries in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus. Okay, you could just be in this energy of can-do attitude. Alright, I can do. Si se puede. I think there was a movie like that, Si se puede, where there was like, I think it was like a sports team of females. I don't know if it was like swimming or, I don't know. I think it was on Disney Channel when I was younger. But yeah, so if you're struggling with self-confidence and you're watching, tell yourself, yes, you can. Si se puede. Yes, you can. Okay, I can do. Alright, so for Aries. Okay, so we have Alchemy, the Philosopher's Stone, Destiny, Infinity, Magic at the bottom. Okay, so you could be very focused on alchemizing your energy right now. Okay, something here, you could feel like something is supposed to happen or there's destiny at play. Well, let me do it this way because it's kind of loud. Let's see for Aries. All right, we have the Galactic Federation, collaboration, meetings, community. Okay, so you could be meeting up with people, like this could be like friends, colleagues, okay, Arcturians. Feeling safe, wisdom keepers, concern. So there's certain people that you trust around you, and there's certain people that you can feel in your energy aura that you're just kind of like, I don't know, you know. Um, so, but you are very popular. I see you have a lot of friends, family members that care for you, um, that look up to you. We have Nephilim, controversial, assessing new perspective. You could also be asking people about like a situation, like you could be asking or talking to people about something to assess a situation, see something from a different perspective. Like maybe you want to, for example, you want to start a ice cream shop. Okay, but you're not sure if you want to start it now. You may have the money, so you may be going to, a consultant. Hey, I would like to start this ice cream shop. Um, how should I, get started, so it's like something like that. Okay, so you could be like getting counseling, getting advice so that people could tell you their perspective of things. All right, and then we have Merkaba at the bottom, movement, long distance, travel, excitement. Yeah, so you're making moves out here, you're doing the work, you're making moves to get something started for yourself. And you could be like working in the community, doing something in the community here. Okay, oh, doing something in the community. We have crop circles, messages, curiosity, signs. Okay, um, yeah. And then we have alchemy again. So you are seeing signs of something that you feel like you're supposed to be doing. Like there's something that like is calling to you, Aries. So something is like making you rise, okay, making you fired up to like go and get it, like a go-getter, like you're just like ready to like get something done. Okay, you're ready, you're like, like time is waste, like, time is money. All right, no time to waste. So I feel like that's what's going on here. We have shadow self, denial, projecting, shame. Okay. Tall whites, uncertainty, distrust, and guarded. There is someone here who, like, you're guarded against. Okay, you could be feeling like someone's trying to project some sort of shame onto you or like denial. Like, there's something about denial here. Okay, this could be someone else, or, this could be you feeling like you can't trust someone, but maybe like, it's just fears in your head. So it's like you don't realize that this person, it's like there was like a sign like, oh, like I can't trust this person, you know but like it's kind of like in your head, like it's kind of like, really, like they didn't actually, it's like a misunderstanding is what I'm getting. Like it could have been a misunderstanding, and it's like, oh, like I can't trust this person, but like, is that true? Like maybe you need more information on something. Okay, so, but you're very guarded against someone based off of just like how you feel. I feel like in the moment, like, you know, there's certain people you trust, there's certain people you don't trust, okay? And that's perfectly fine. So let's get some more. Mantis beings, enigma, elusive, sensitive. Yeah, so you're very sensitive to energies around you. And look, you're very sensitive to energies around you, which makes you like react in a way as to where like, don't get close to me, you know, yeah, but very sensitive here. And there's something about being elusive, like it's like moving in silence in a way, like getting away from those that could bother your energy, could make you feel, yeah, could make you feel like you're not welcomed or something like that. All right, let's see what else. Grays, tall grays, Arcturian, organized, intimidating. Okay. Mm. Starseed, self memories, identity. So there is like a person. I don't know if this is like you like towards the government in some way or there's something about like distrust against an organization, against certain protocols. Like it's like you don't trust something regarding an organization, and there's something about you having memories, okay, that could be affecting this distrust. Like it's like maybe you've been through something before with a certain organization. This could be like a religion, or this could be like a, I don't know, like a cult or something. But like there's a distrust within that, okay? And I'm seeing with the galactic force there is a group here that you don't trust. So I feel like this is you like kind of like seeing things in your visions with this third eye here, okay? And going based off that, like, you know what, like I don't trust this, I have a bad feeling, I'm just gonna stay away. So I feel like that's what's going on here. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right, so I kind of just want to like clarify these. Let's see if I can organize it. I have plenty of time before I go to work. All right. Hmm. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. There we go, tarot. Tarot. All right. All right, so Holy Spirit, please clarify this for Aries. I feel like I should do morning readings more often. The energy is so clean in the morning, you know? It's just so nice. Okay. Oh, okay, guess it's all right. So we have Judgment here. All right, so Judgment ended up on the bottom here with Five of Swords under that. So there is definitely mistrust here. You're guarded for sure. You are, there's something about like bullies, or there's something about like fear of failure as well, but still having hope. Okay, so it's like you're trying to get things done, and there's an organization that kind of like pisses you off. Okay, so um, the Galactic Force, Three of Wands. There's something about a plan, okay? An established force, okay? Yeah, like there's a plan with an organization. Like you could be in like innovation, like this could be a company where it's very flexible, it's open communication, creativity. So there's like plans that you're trying to do with this like organization, this galactic force. Like there's something about innovation and creativity here. Okay, and expansion. You're trying to expand something. Okay, so you could be like the head or the CEO of a company in some way. Okay, if not, like you're part of a company here. Yeah, with the Three of Cups here, you're part of a company or part of a group here that you want to expand. Okay, controversial. We have the Page of Cups. Yeah, you assess things. So it's like there's people that want to come towards you. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom. There's people that want to come towards you and provide for you. But it's like you're analyzing them first. You're like, no, like I don't want to just straight up like just agree with you. Like let me think about this first. Okay. But there is someone here who wants to provide for you, all right? Or there's someone that's protective, or there's some truthful and honesty with some sort of offer here, okay? This could be someone apologizing. This could be someone flirting with you as well at work or something like that. Your intuition as well. So this is your intuition too, okay? Don't let your emotions get in the way. Crop circle. We have the Seven of Wands. We have the Knight of Cups. There is a person that is romantically interested in you, but there's some sort of competition or struggle with this. Or you could be romantically interested in someone and you may feel like there is competition or struggle here. Okay, you're on the defense when it comes to a certain person. I feel like um, if there is a challenge, you're up for it. Or this is someone else about you. And you're seeing the signs. You're seeing the signs about this. Okay, shadow. Oh. Oh, okay, we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah, there's some sort of a distraction here. We have the world at the bottom. It's something that you're accomplishing, you're finishing up, or there's a cycle that's been closed, and whatever is included in this cycle is trying to distract you. There's some sort of lust or desire as well, and it's really like distracting a person. It's really like making them like, because I'm looking at the guy at the window. Okay, like maybe for some of you there is some distance between you and another, and you're like lusting after them. You're like looking out the window, like when, when are you going to um come into my life? Or maybe you're waiting for the right person, or maybe you're already with someone. Okay, and there's some sort of a distraction here. There's also anger here as well. Okay. Something is an illusion though. That's what you need to know for sure, is that something is a distraction, is an illusion. Okay, because something has been closed out. The graves. We have the Two of Cups for the graves. Tall grays, Arturian, organized, intimidating. There is someone that's intimidated. Okay, yeah, the Nine of Wands. They're looking very intimidated. Maybe they've been through a lot when it comes to relationships, so they're looking at you like, if you're single, all right, and someone is interested in you, um, they feel balanced with you, but at the same time very intimidated. So they organize a way how to approach you. Okay, because they don't want like the same thing to happen when it comes to relationships. They could have been through a lot. Okay, but they do feel a mutual attraction. There is a mutual attraction here. Okay, you could be dealing with a water sign. All right, because all I'm seeing out here is fire and water. Literally. We got cups and wands. All right, so what is mantis beings? Yeah, and more fire. We have the Five of Wands. Huh. For mantis beings. And the Nine of Cups. There is like, okay, there is a bunch of people that don't see eye to eye. There's like a whole bunch of people in a group that are like looking different in different ways. Like one person's looking left, one person's looking right, the other's looking forward, and one backwards. It's like, there's tension and rivalry here. Okay, rivalry. um, Someone in this situation, in this group, is moving in silence. Okay. With the Nine of Cups at the bottom, this is all over desires. This is all over, you know, I feel like material things as well, but also like you're being told to have high hopes and be optimistic. Okay, trust in the universe. Everything has turned out well. Enjoy your success. So it's also like if there was a fight or an issue here, okay, and someone here moved elusively to where they can't see them, like all will be fine. Like maybe someone feels like someone got away with something. Okay, they moved in silence, and then a an issue, a tension, rivalry, or fight broke out. All right, so that's what I'm getting here. But also, this could just be disagreements, arguments, and it's causing someone to be like, it's like they can feel it, like it's like they're very sensitive. So it's causing someone to move elusively. Like, you know what? I'm just going to keep my business to myself from now on because every time I say this or I say that, it's an issue, right? So I feel like that's what's going on here. Okay. All right. Tell me more for Aries. I feel like you're quite popular though. Or you definitely run a business or yeah. So we have child here. There could be a child involved here. Okay, or there's someone that's innocent. What is the Galactic Federation? We have main male here. I'm hearing I'm a boss, okay? So, someone feels inspired, okay? They feel inspired. There's a person within a group, alright? Someone here could be a privileged lady. There's someone that's very like well off and privileged and you know, they run things and it's really admiring and inspiring to someone. So I feel like this could be a man or you could be a man, but someone is inspired by you. Okay. The Nephilim, Page of Cups. What is this about? Someone is also reflective and very like assessing a situation. Like they're reflecting on something and assessing a situation. Okay, so we have family room in the reverse. So there's someone here realizing, and then we have gift at the bottom. There's certain, like, maybe there's like certain family members, okay, or there's something about a living room here. Um, Something is like, I feel like this possibly could be the person that someone doesn't trust. Like, it's like there's a family member that someone feels very iffy about, okay, and this family member could like to bring gifts. Let me see something. Yeah, there's a message here. There is someone here who likes to ask for, because we have poverty under message, a family member that likes to ask for favors. Okay, they may be struggling or this may be coming your way, all right? And it's going to make you assess the situation like, oh, like, so what, do you just use me for money? Like, what is this? Like, you know, there's something like that here. Okay. Or this could be like someone that's not a family member and they're asking for a favor. Okay. What's the Seven of Wands? It's pretty simple with that one. Oh, the Seven of Wands. We have mature man. We have child. So for some of you, you're dealing with a situation that involves a child and there's a challenge regarding this child and a man. Excuse me. So like there is definitely competition here. Okay. Someone wants to gain advantage over, I feel like there's like a custody or something. Maybe this is like a custody battle. Alright, or there's challenges with raising a child. And this makes someone look, into like the internet, try to get like advice on this, or it makes someone like curious. Okay, maybe someone's curious that they can like get someone pregnant as well. But this is like I'm really getting like there's like a challenge when it comes to, you know, just kind of seeing how to do something here. There are certain signs about a kid though. There may be challenges ahead. You can face them. Okay. Shadow. The Seven of Cups in reverse. We have false person. Yeah, so, and then we have marriage. There is someone here who is married or in a relationship that they're very lustful, and there's someone here who's like not being truthful about who they are, or someone is tempted to there's some sort of temptation within a marriage, okay? There could be a couple that's going to travel soon, but there's some sort of temptation in a relationship, and someone here could be angry about that or feel that. They could feel it in the person, that the person is distracted. Okay, or they feel like someone is distracted or just not paying attention to them. And there is a person that someone does feel like is not the right one for them with false person. Something is an illusion. Again, something is a lie. This could be outside of someone's marriage or relationship, or this could be within someone's marriage or relationship. Okay, place it where you see fit. But yeah, Two of Cups. We have despair. Then we have sudden wealth. Someone could feel intimidated by another that has a lot of wealth, that is very well off, but they're attracted to them. They have a mutual attraction, and they're just very like, I feel like someone doesn't want to come towards someone because they feel like not yet, or because they feel like they don't have enough, or they're just not, they're not stable. Like, I feel like someone wants to be stable or on the same level as someone else, and they could be very upset or sad or depressed that they're not at that point yet, or that they haven't gotten to that point in their career. This could also be a business partner that someone is trying to live up to, like the standards, okay? But someone is planning to, like, gain over this here. They're trying to gain something so that they can come towards someone. Five of Wands. Toil and labor. Someone is burdened by all this conflict, arguments, competitions, fights. Yeah, it's all over what someone stole, or a thief, or it's all over this situation involving someone being sneaky here. Okay. Someone could be born in January, May, August. Someone could be 32, 38, 24. Okay. But yeah, there's an issue here that it's just like someone was sneaky behind the scenes and it caused issues. All right. Learn to take life as it comes, both positive and negative. Okay. Yeah. Um, so let's get your advice here, Aries. I feel like you're a very strong-willed person. You can overcome anything, and when it comes to tough situations and you're on the rise, or you're trying to get on the rise in your career or your desires here, when it comes to that, like, you have the ability to do so. Si se puede, even amongst all of this, tension, rivalry, issues, even jealousy, like, you can overcome anything. Okay, just breathe. Okay, but I do feel like you're very whatever to the situation, you're like, it doesn't bother me, but sometimes it can, and it's hard to admit, like, that someone's trying to get on our nerves, and they kind of like are getting on our nerves, but we don't want to let them know that they're bothering us. So but it's okay. Like, I feel like you can really overcome the situation. There are people who are hidden amongst you, and you can see that. Okay, but you may not know exactly who it is that's moving elusively. Okay, so just be cautious. Okay. Put that there. I do feel like there is a wish fulfillment happening for you, though. There's something that you wished for. Oop. I have to make this one quick because I have to go to work soon. um, for Aries, Holy Spirit. Oop. Nope. Okay. The little match girl. Choice. Okay. I'm gonna get one more for you. Verde Prato. Wounds. Oh, you hear the sirens? Oh, snap. The Light Princess. Ungrounded. Okay. Okay, back this way. Alright, so I'm gonna read this quickly here. Okay, the little match girl choice. Her little hands were almost numbed with cold. Oh, a match might afford her a world of comfort if she only dared take a single one out of the bundle, draw it against the wall, and warm her fingers by it. She drew one out. Wrished, how it blazed, how it burned. It was a warm, bright flame, like a candle, as she held her hands over it. It was a wonderful light. Okay. If this tale teaches us nothing else, it is to emphasize with the little match girl. Okay. A spare and bleakly beautiful tale, the little match girl moves amongst her township with bare feet, her two large slippers lost in the dash to avoid carriage wheels, one stolen, one lost. Oh, that's interesting. Stolen. She has a bundle of matches to sell on New Year's Eve, and she cannot return home without money, or she will be beaten. The weather is cruel. She is freezing, starving, and on the verge of death. Yet instead of bitterness and hatred, she strikes the matches one by one, and with each struck match comes a vision of familial love, the presence of her grandmother, food and warmth and comfort and love. Everything she lacks lives in the flame, and she is utterly alone, except for the visions the matches bring to her, and the escape she makes into the arms of a grandmother into death. The terrible sadness of this tale is a deliberate call to action on behalf of the writer Hans Christian Andersen, and as an oracle, this card calls to you to not turn away from the hardships and sadness you see others suffer. Also remember that they are just as you, only less fortunate and blessed in that moment. It also speaks of the resilience of the human spirit and the necessity of the flame of love, which we must light and light again. It is the treasure of memories and the visions and dreams of loved ones that can bring us so much comfort. Remember that you have within you the source of warmth of light, and within you is all you need to recall and bring forth family and love and beauty. So draw on the visions, the imaginations, and the memory, even when you suffer, and you will find a way through. This is also a call to action, to offer some kind of assistance for those people, children or animals, who need you to share your good fortune, your warmth. Ultimately, the story reminds us that coldness kills, and warmth, the flame of love, either can keep us alive or help us reach a new life altogether. This is also a card that reminds us that children, especially those who suffer, can teach us a great deal about fortitude, courage, and love. Okay, so there is a lesson here about love and, giving to others and those unfortunate. So there is something about the afterlife here. It says the meaning is hope, death, the afterlife, compassion, choice. You have a choice, no matter how harsh the circumstances are. You have ancestral guidance from the female line. You have experienced a great loss. You deserve love, comfort, and warmth. Your visions and memories of loved ones bring much comfort. Messages from beyond the world of the living. Okay. So no matter what choice you make, I feel like you'll have to really assess the situation. Okay, is it worthy? All right, is it fair? But whatever loss you experience, you're also going to gain what you deserve, which is love and warmth. Okay, you will also find comfort. So, yeah. So don't be discouraged, Aries. Alright, and we have Verde Prado Wounds 33. Okay. It is an old saying that he who seeks what he should not finds what he would not. A secret love affair between a beautiful young princess and a handsome prince is being conducted in the strangest of ways. Because they live far away from each other, they have used magic to create an enchanted tunnel of glass, through which they run naked towards each other each night before returning to their separate castles each morning. The glass tunnel represents the fragility of the truth we hide from others, the nakedness, our vulnerability in love. The princess has two sisters who discover her love, and in their envy, disguised as concern, smash the enchanted glass tunnel just as the prince is entering, leaving him naked, cut to pieces, bleeding for his love. The enchanted glass means his wounds will not heal, and he is separated from love and wounded and without power to overcome the blood and his veins from leaking away day after day. The prince's father, the king, sends out a call across the land to find the greatest of healers and promises his son will marry the woman who can heal his awful wounds. The princess the princess rallies upon hearing of her beloved's wounds and goes deep into the wildest forest to find a magical plant to heal his terrible wounds. She overhears two ogres speaking about how the only cure for his wounds is the fat from an ogre smeared into his cuts. She wanders to them, feigning that she is lost without the wounds, and the ogres take her to either cottage, planning to eat her. There, there they drink, relishing the thought of the princess as their meal. But she waits till they pass out, drunken and deeply asleep, and she kills them, and harvests the fat from their bodies. She carries the fat which glows and sparks with secret magic and smears her face with dirt, so no one can recognize her. She smears the fat into her lover's wounds, and he is cured. And the sisters who betrayed them both die within the flames of a great fire the people light for them. And the prince and the princess finally joined in the light of day and in love eternal. When this card comes to you, it indicates you are being punished by others for feelings you have kept secret. Others have felt entitled to know your every emotion, to almost possess the right to tell you who to be with. Now that they know now they know you have kept secrets from them, they wish to punish you. It is time for you to begin to acknowledge the feelings you have hidden so deeply, and now that the worst has happened, know that if you stay true, you will be able to pass through this test and find a solution. You will need to use your wits and not expose your true feelings to any more dangers. Know that you owe those who wish to control you nothing, and that a time to be free and joyous with your love will come to you very soon if you stay true to your heart and be brave. The meaning is secret love. Attempt to keep things to yourself. Hiding the truth about feelings can lead to pain and misunderstanding. Stare fear in the face. The solution lies within the place you fear most. We are all vulnerable in love. Love's wounds can be cured through courage, healing from love's wounds. Okay. So yeah, that's the story of the wounded. Okay, Verde Prado. So yeah, if there is some secret feelings that someone has been kept like secret for a long time, and issues had arise in the result of that, then there is a way out of that situation by just being fearless, facing your fears and letting that person know like, yeah, it's okay. But also, like, if you don't want more danger happening, you can still keep your business to yourself. Don't let anyone don't let your love be exposed to danger, and your intuition will tell you what danger is when it comes to you. Okay, so yeah. And then last we have the Light Princess, ungrounded. Okay, very pretty. I have half an hour. Okay, so it says, death alone from death can save. Love is death and so is brave. Love can fill the deepest grave. Love loves on beneath the wave. The Light Princess is a modern fairy tale which describes eloquently what can take place when we fail to ground, to value and earth our desires. In this deeply symbolic story, a beautiful princess is born, but is cursed at birth. Her curse is unusual. She is weightless and floats high above all that is on the ground, and must be gently guided about at all times on a string, like a human kite. Oh, that's sad. She also is unable to grasp anything that is of a complex or serious nature. She is not unintelligent, but it seems she is completely disinterested in anything that is deep or sad in any way, In some ways, she lacks empathy and the ability to relate as she floats above all, gliding about, looking at everything from far away, from the air, laughing at the beauty of the sky and the clouds. She is separate, sweet, and hopeless. The only thing that can weigh her down for a time is water, the element associated with memory, death, and emotional maturity. Thus, one message of the tale and a message of this card is that it is through emotional experience, memory, and the intelligent and honest examination of the past and our psyche's awakening that we develop compassion and empathy and true intelligence. When we have no ability to feel the heaviness of certain situations, we may have the benefit of escaping much that is painful, but we run the danger of becoming vacuous, distant, literally airheaded or fluffy. If we choose to stay ungrounded and to focus only on ascension or being a light worker without acting in real grounded ways to help those around us, we can truly become cruel. We have power as the princess does, but it must be grounded and brought to earth and lived out through the body in order to be useful and truly loving. In time, there is a happy ending for the light princess, but the ability to come down to earth does not mean she is no longer free. It means that she can finally relate, feel, and find true connection with others. Meaning is, it is time to ground. You must take steps to reconnect. Come down to earth. Escapism is making you ineffective. Fantasy without grounding can become cruelty. The need to be serious, considering yourself invulnerable, immune, minimizing issues which need attention, and spiritual laws, emotional depth, denial of gravity, ungrounded. Yeah. So there is a much needed emphasis on taking steps to like reconnect. Okay. With that like airheadedness, that's like another, that's what I'm getting like when it comes to distraction. Like, there are certain distractions that can keep us ungrounded. Okay. There are certain steps that we have to take in order to be grounded. And that is working with self, working within. Okay. Being healthy. Okay. Mentally, physically, emotionally. How do you do that? How do you get started? You have to do the research. Okay. You have to find out how to get grounded. Okay. So, yeah. So this was your reading, Aries. Okay, I hope that you found this very helpful. I hope that, this actually gave you a perspective on something as well. Cross watchers as well. I hope that this helped you. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.